Now I'm going to introduce how to describe and paint the ears, the nose and the mouth. Those parts of the face which is very important, and many artists having difficulties to paint the ear and they are not painting in the right color the nose and the mouth. The main thing in the ear, you need just exactly observe, this is ear, we are calling that position of the ear, we call it straight. Today we are going to paint straight ear and profile, and then we are going to paint nose and mouth. You need to remember that proportion of the nose and position of the ears. If you put the brush like that, you see that position, the ear, the size of the ear in position between eyebrows like that, and the end of the ears a little bit lower than the nose. So the nose, the tip of the nose and between the lips, position of the ears, the size, you need always measure. The portrait is always measure. Then the nose. The nose is the wings of the nose are lining up with the tear dot. That's a size of the nose, but it doesn't matter. Some artists are painting the nose straight like that, but you need to see how we call it that eye socket. That's very dark here, so that a narrowing breach of the nose. Breach is very narrow, then it's like a triangle here, so that's how you structure the nose. Jason has a little bit turned up nose, very cute. So we see nostrils here, and now I'm talking about the mouth. The mouth, the position of the mouth, the ends of the mouth corners are usually, if you put that straight line here, it's lining up with the inner corner or inner side of the pupils. If you put that line here, right there, and also here, that's the size of the mouth, and it's of course larger than the nose here, because some artists making mistake making mouth very small, like a doll mouth, which is looks strange after that. So, and also the last what I would like to you to take a look and see how ears are warm. See the warm color. It's a cadmium red I see with the skin tone, and crimson with a little purple here. See the ears are very warm part of the body, and also the nose. The nose is the ball of the nose is warm, and the wings of the nose is warm. And the mouth, you need to see how those corners of the mouth, they are dark purple, but more crimson than purple. That don't make them black, no brown, so black here. And also the nostrils here, you can see some people, some artists painted that with black and skin tone, or with brown. We don't have brown, and better feeling, better look in the nose if you put stage like first alizarin crimson, and then you put some blues inside and make a depth, and combine those two colors with the skin tone here, describe that position here of the nostrils. And the mouth, the upper lip, if you noticed, it's always cooler red and always darker because it's away from the light source, and that is low lip, very light here because it's curving into the light source here. And you need to describe the chin. That part is very cool, and you need to exactly pay attention how to describe the man's lip, and women's a little bit different, especially with the lipstick, but here how you describe the plane of the chin and the position of the mouth. So let's get started, work on the ears. I started to outline with the purple the basic shape of the ear here. Basic shape. You need to observe really careful how the ear works, and this is the darkest part and the warmest, and this is very soft part of the ear down. So I'm going to start with a crimson and a little bit to make those darks. Crimson, a little skin tone, crimson and make it purple from crimson and cobalt, and mixing with the skin tone a little bit to make those little planes of the ear, the inner part. And then this is the darkest part because it's the deepest part into the ear, and dark part is right there, and this is a little curve. It's like, you know, some seashell looking, right? So as I said, that ear is a warm part of our body, part of the excuse me, part of the face. So I'm going to put the skin tone here in cod red. Then I'm going to transit just in the skin tone here, mixing together. And then I'm going to start with this part, top of the ear, which is also very warm. I'm going to show you how we are going to make that. Then I'm going to put some crease here later, describing. So I have some reference here, right there. And then I'm going to warm up a little bit here with the crimson, because this only here describe that it's a really depth here. Then we are going to put the purple color. Put in first purple color, very light. The purple, it's again crimson and cobalt together, and with a little bit white I'm going to put that. It's a little bit dark, so I'm changing to more crimson. So a little still dark, so adjust the temperature. I'm going just to put a little more crimson and white, and here's the tone like that. The edge of the ear is cool purple, the edge of the ear, outer edge. So like that. Then we are going to bring that to life, so we are going to soft. So that, as I said, is a warm top of the ear. It's very warm. A lot of blood here running there for some reason. So we are going to then we soften that part with a brush. Soften that, and here we have a little crease here, depth, so I'm putting the darks here, right there, a little bit like that, and it's curving here. Then the lightest part is right there because it's more closer to the light, so I'm using the lightest part with lots of white here, describing here and right there, and light part here because it's all curving like that. So we are going to put the pure white here first and describe that. Then this part is really cute part. We will put in our different type of earrings, and it's like a flaps, you can touch it, but you need to, before you see that, you have to put a lot of effort to curve that and describe that as a little round thing here. Soft that part, and this is again, you need to work a little bit that part, and here is a part of the face and hair, so I'm going to put that right there. But this part of the face, it's a little cool color here on the side of the face. Alright, this is neck. And we are going to put that skin tone here a little bit. Then we always need to put the shadow. So I'm using purple, warm purple, and putting here the shadow. Then I'm going to put more darker here. That ear not growing straight from the neck, it's separated from the neck. So you have to put here a little dark and soft the edges. And if you put a little hair here, dark part. Some dark part here, like so. This suggestion for the hair. Just I'm using crimson now because it's way too green. Crimson on the top of that. And this is nice. Now I'm going to, when you put the darks, you see how dark where you are going to work with your darks again. So I'm going to put it right here, and that part a little curving here, a little bit like that. I'm putting half tone and just describing that transition, and a little half tone here. Half tones, it's a cool part where the plane of the face was going away from the light source. So I'm putting that half tones with the cerulean blue and skin tone. But still I'm going to put some warm color here. More warm. So I'm using for that cadmium red. So I'm putting that a little more warmer here. And put a little crimson right there. Because it's really, some people have really colorful ears, warm, especially kids. You need to take a look at the kids when they come in from outside, running around. So blood is running into the ears and nose and chin, how they are happy, smiling, and pinky nose and warm ears.